That's my truck! Get back here!
The episode opens with a deceptive calm that fools you into thinking everything is settling down on the ranch. Amy and Nathan's relationship feels like it's finally finding solid ground after all the drama that surrounded them in the past seasons. But beneath the surface, tension is quietly simmering. Nathan, still haunted by the shadow of Ty, struggles to fully claim his place in Amy's heart, while Amy wrestles with the memory of a love she thought was gone forever. It's a complicated emotional landscape, and the writers masterfully plant seeds of doubt and uncertainty that quietly build tension without giving away the chaos to come. Meanwhile, Caleb and Ashley's strained relationship becomes a focal point. Ashley's pushiness and Caleb's unresolved feelings for Ty create a toxic mix that threatens to unravel what little piece Amy and Nathan have carved out. Their interactions are loaded with undercurrents of jealousy and frustration, making it clear that their story is about to collide violently with Amy and Nathan's. The episode's pacing here is deliberate, allowing the audience to feel the slow grind of simmering emotions before everything bursts. One of the most compelling aspects of this episode is the way it explores the contrast between past and present loves. Ty's presence looms large, not just as a memory but almost like a living, breathing character, influencing every decision and conversation. Nathan is portrayed as the patient underdog, carrying the weight of being compared to someone who's no longer there, but hasn't really left. The emotional weight here is palpable. It's the classic struggle of moving on when the past refuses to let go. The writing doesn't rush this, giving space for the audience to feel Nathan's frustration and Amy's confusion in a raw and relatable way. Tension is also built through the clever use of conversations filled with subtext and unspoken feelings. Every glance, every hesitant word, every awkward silence adds layers to the characters' internal struggles. The writers don't need heavy dialogue to convey complexity. The subtlety keeps viewers hooked, anticipating what will explode beneath the surface. Just as things seem to be settling, Episode 4 pulls the rug right from under our feet by revealing that not all is as it seems on the surface. Behind the smiles and polite conversations, there are secrets carefully kept and lies waiting to be uncovered. The episode smartly uses these hidden truths to ratchet up the suspense, making the audience question every character's motivation and loyalty. Caleb's bitterness is no longer subtle. It's boiling over in ways that catch even the closest characters off guard. His resentment toward Nathan isn't just about Amy, it's about something deeper, a personal loss and a betrayal that he's still grappling with. Watching Caleb navigate this internal storm adds a dark, emotional complexity to the episode that balances out the romantic tension. You can almost feel the weight of his anger pressing down on the ranch, ready to ignite at the slightest spark. At the same time, Ashley's behavior raises red flags. Her insistence on spending time with Amy feels less like friendly support and more like a calculated move to stake her claim in the relationship dynamics. The episode skillfully portrays her as someone who's caught between genuine affection and strategic maneuvering. The pushiness that once seemed harmless now reads as a subtle form of manipulation, making viewers question whether Ashley is a true friend or a lurking threat. Amy is caught in the middle of this brewing storm, and her emotional turmoil is front and center. She's trying desperately to honor Ty's memory, while simultaneously building a new life with Nathan. The writers don't shy away from showing how messy and painful this is. Amy's struggle is raw and real, torn between past love and future hope, guilt and desire. It's this emotional authenticity that keeps viewers glued to their screens, rooting for her even as the situation spirals. One of the episode's most chilling moments comes when Caleb and Nathan's unresolved tension finally erupts. What starts as a subtle clash of words quickly escalates into a confrontation that exposes wounds long thought healed. The animosity between these two men feels electric, charged with everything they can't say aloud. The writing here is sharp, delivering dialogue that cuts deep without being overly dramatic. It's the kind of scene that makes you hold your breath, waiting to see who will blink first. Meanwhile, the natural beauty of Heartland's landscape serves as a stark contrast to the emotional chaos unfolding. The peaceful ranch setting almost mocks the turmoil the characters are facing, emphasizing how their personal battles threaten to disrupt the harmony of the place they call home. This contrast heightens the suspense, reminding us that nothing is safe from the secrets and lies tearing at the seams of Heartland. Just as the episode threatens to spiral into chaos, it delivers an unexpected twist that shifts the entire dynamic. Unlikely alliances begin to form. This is where the narrative takes a sharp turn, catching viewers off guard and adding a fresh layer of complexity to the story. Caleb and Nathan, who have been at odds throughout the episode, find themselves forced into cooperation. The catalyst for this uneasy truce is a sudden crisis that hits the ranch, a situation that demands both of their skills and, more importantly, their attention away from personal grudges. It's a classic storytelling move, but one that's executed here with a raw, emotional honesty that feels true to the characters. Their reluctant teamwork is filled with tension and awkwardness, but also moments where old respect flickers beneath the surface. The episode uses this alliance to deepen character development, showing that even the most bitter rivals can find common ground when pushed to their limits. Nathan's calm, steady nature contrasts with Caleb's impulsive, fiery spirit, creating a push-and-pull dynamic that keeps the audience hooked. Watching these two navigate their fragile partnership adds an unexpected but welcome twist to the story, one that breathes new life into their conflict and challenges viewers' assumptions. Meanwhile, Amy and Ashley's relationship becomes a complicated dance of trust and suspicion. Ashley, who has been portrayed as pushy and potentially manipulative, reveals a vulnerable side that complicates how we see her. It becomes clear that her intentions, while not entirely pure, are also driven by fear. Fear of losing Caleb, fear of being left out, and perhaps even a genuine desire to protect Amy in her own flawed way. This nuanced portrayal makes the characters feel more human and relatable, moving beyond black and white stereotypes. Amy, caught between these two forces, struggles to navigate her own feelings and loyalties. The episode captures her internal conflict beautifully. She's torn between the past, the present, and what she hopes the future might hold. The writing doesn't rush her decisions, instead giving the audience a front-row seat to her emotional journey. This makes her eventual choices feel earned and deeply impactful. Tension mounts further when a secret about Ty surfaces, threatening to upend everything once again. This revelation isn't just a plot twist, it's a bombshell that forces every character to reevaluate their relationships and motivations. The way the writers weave this secret into the narrative is clever. It feels both surprising and inevitable, the hallmark of great drama. The episode's pacing accelerates here, shifting from slow-building tension to rapid-fire emotional beats that keep viewers on the edge of their seats. Each scene builds on the last, layering suspense and emotional weight until the moment when everything comes crashing down. The episode reaches a boiling point as the carefully woven tensions finally unravel in a series of intense confrontations. The calm and control that the characters try to maintain throughout the episode crumble under the weight of hidden emotions and long-held resentments. This is where the drama truly ignites, and the audience is taken on a raw, emotional roller coaster. The explosive confrontation between Caleb and Nathan is the centerpiece of this chaos. What began as simmering jealousy and rivalry erupts into a verbal showdown that cuts deep. Neither man holds back, each accusing the other of inadequacy, betrayal, and unworthiness of Amy's love. The dialogue is sharp, charged with years of unresolved feelings, and delivered with such authenticity that it pulls viewers into the heart of their conflict. This scene isn't just about words, it's about two men fighting for validation, love, and a sense of belonging. Amy's reaction to this confrontation is heart-wrenching. She stands caught in the middle, overwhelmed by the storm of emotions unleashed by these two men she cares about. Her vulnerability is on full display as she tries to mediate, trying to find peace where none seems possible. The script uses her emotional struggle to remind the audience of what's truly at stake. Not just romantic entanglements, but the sense of family, trust, and home. Meanwhile, Ashley's role in the drama takes a surprising turn. The episode peels back more layers of her character, revealing motivations driven not just by jealousy but by fear of abandonment. Her desperation adds a new level of tension to the unfolding chaos, making her both a catalyst and a victim of the turmoil. This nuanced portrayal keeps viewers guessing about where her loyalties truly lie and how far she will go to protect what she believes is hers. At the same time, Amy is forced to confront her own heart in ways she hasn't before. The memory of Ty, still vivid and powerful, haunts her, casting a shadow over her burgeoning relationship with Nathan.